Hi, everybody. We're live from Port Angeles, Washington. Wow, I can see a lot of people out there. I
Really?
feel, of course, yeah, I can.
Oh, okay. I was looking in the wrong place. Now I see them.
I was looking out the window. What do you think? I'm looking at I'm looking at Facebook. Well, we're live on Facebook. I'm here with Reverend Donna Little, and it is Monday Midday Meditation for Monday, February 28th.
Yes,
It's the last day of the month
yes, for this year.
for this year. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm going to tilt this just a hair more so that we're both in there. And we'll just edit it from right here. Hi. Welcome to Unity in the Olympics. My name is Tim West. I'm one of the prayer chaplains here at Unity in the Olympics in Port Angeles, Washington. And we're live here on Facebook today to share our Monday Midday Meditation. And it's perfect. Based on what's going on in the world, it's for world peace.
Yeah.
Holding that thought for world peace is something everybody can engage in.
Yes.
It is one of those things, like it says in the DailyWord, that may not happen overnight, but we can take every step of our human capabilities to get there. It's going to take all of us. And it's going to take us all holding, oh, that's a great idea. All holding the right idea or the right consciousness in order to make it all work out. So here's what it says for February 28, 2022, from the DailyWord, one of the Unity Wide World Ministries publications. The affirmation for world peace is, my prayers join with others to create world peace. So one of the things we do is we pray, but we also meditate. So let's hear what it says in this thoughtful prayer as they wrote it in the DailyWord, and then we'll go into a meditation. As much as most of us would love to see the world peace occur overnight, lasting peace is truly achieved as more and more individuals awaken one by one and contribute their prayerful intention to humanity. Each praying soul creates an energy that will inevitably find its expression. Just as the individual leaves of an elm tree can contribute to a magnificent cover of shade, so can every peaceful prayer help bring about world peace. A small act of kindness, forgiving thought, and prayerful hope move us closer to the realization of world peace. The souls who shine their individual lights draw us closer to the moment when the human family sets the world aglow in a light-filled expression of love and peace. Begins within. Begins within with tolerance and compassion. Begins again and within every time you make a choice to engage with another. You want to do it in a peaceful manner.
A loving manner.
In a loving manner. So like it says here in John 16:33, I have said this to you so that in me you may have peace. In the world you face persecution, but take courage. I have conquered the world. You got to conquer this world first and bring that to a place of peace. And then share that which you know how to be in demonstration. There's a lot going on out there.
There's a lot going on in here,
Yeah.
and in there, and everywhere,
Everywhere.
and out there. And I think it is or I feel like it is a demonstration of how each one of us can affect the whole. We watch and we notice Ukraine and Russia, and as I was listening to NPR on the way over to the building today, they were talking about Russia's attacks on Odessa, the port city in Ukraine that's down on the Black Sea, and what it means that they're going after port cities, and so that increases their ability to position their troops, not only from land, but from the sea side also.
So we have to take a position.
Yeah, we have to take a position.
Here.
Yeah, we have to take a position here.
One of the things that most of the people that I've engaged with, when they're praying, they're asking for understanding for another. How is understanding for another accomplished without demonstration?
Well, when I ask for understanding for another, am I asking for their understanding?
See, that's my
Or
question.
am I asking them to understand my position?
Right. So let's understand what a position of peace would be.
Yeah. I think when we talk about love and unity, and if that's something more that I want in my heart, in my life, or we talk about peace in unity, again, something that I want to experience more, thinking about world peace, I can only do that, I can only accomplish that by centering in peace in my heart and experiencing it in my heart. And the whole concept of love attracting, being the power of attraction to draw to us that which we hold in consciousness. If we're holding love and peace and consciousness, not only are we sharing that with everyone, but we're drawing that to us also. Many of us are having experiences of stress and upset and conflict, apparent conflict. But what it feels like when I can settle into that place of peace, that it's just all of the pieces of life struggling to get to their place. It's like herding cats. Herding cats or herding puppies or trying to get a bunch of wild horses to go into a corral. Everyone has their own independent energy flow and their own idea of where they want to be or what they need or what they want. And that's fine. But in times like these, I think it's really important to go for the bigger concept of what am I praying for if I'm praying for love for the world? What am I praying for if I'm praying for peace for the world?
I do that with an image. And one of the images you gave me at one time was this little bitty bird sitting on a rock underneath a waterfall surrounded by a storm. And the bird still has that look of peace and joy on its face when it looks out and sees everything that surrounds it. That peace is that connection in that moment, really, of internal non-resistance.
Yes. Yeah.
So how do we echo that out? Because one of those things we do is if we are to be in that image and in that likeness, what did we see in life besides that bird that we can project or teach or educate others with to bring them to a sense of peace, except demonstration in my eyes?
Right.
So how do we be peace with impact?
When you think of peace, do you think of the bird, or do you go to a feeling?
I go to a feeling of stillness.
Yeah.
Where anything that comes up or swells or surpasses that serenity point is other than.
I agree. I think that's exactly what it is. If I want to bring peace to a situation, to a person, to the world, I have to feel, I have to be in the peace first. Otherwise, I'm only bringing what I'm experiencing, which is worry, concern,
frustration,
pissed offness.
intolerance is the word. Intolerance or lack of compassion or lack of gentle kindness or tenderness.
Yeah. Yeah. So the first thing that I see that we have to do is to be at peace. So if, at those, and this is not easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy. It is not easy to be at peace when there's so much activity, energy, chaotic energy that is flowing all around us and in our life and pushing us, and there's a button.
So to me, in this situation, in the world that surrounds me that is not within me, one of the things I surround my internal emotions with is an understanding, a personal connection to that feeling of what is that feeling trying to engage me in. As I look out at the world around me, what they're acting out with or acting out as is a lack of other than. They may be acting out for lack of security, lack of resources, lack of expansion area, because we haven't figured out how to resolve the root cause. So once we resolve the root cause of peace within ourselves, it has a better chance. What are we professing as we take some of those actions? It's not, as I hear, the true nature of who we are. So as a world, if someone came to me and I was looking down from not being at the world, and it was coming from a place where it was missing something, Mother Nature would try to provide naturally whatever is happening.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I like about meditation. It allows Mother Nature or the divine to naturally infuse that with a feeling or a notion to add to that emotion, to bring me to that centeredness of peace.
The thing that Jesus had, I believe, was presence and experience. He had presence, experience in his relationship with God. And when he would go into meditation, he wasn't reading off a list of names and reciting what their problems were. He was going into a place of peace and love and gentleness within himself, and then allowing God, the Father, to take that energy to wherever it needed to go. It's not my job to send particular energy to any one particular person, because they always have the right to say, yes, I'll take that, or no, I don't want to look at it.
Right. That's why I always say I'll pray with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's, so again, for us, for this time, because the world is a pretty big place, and there's a lot going on, is just to take the time to go into that garden place in our heart, the Gethsemane of our heart, and just to sit down and be at peace, and really let that peace envelop us, so that we are experiencing it, we can touch it, we can feel it, and we can release it to the good, to be used for the good.
So I'm looking at the clock, and what's going through me right now is not time or space, but the fact that maybe it needs to be just a meditation of silence today, where we all process and connect.
Yeah, and the important thing is to get to that place within yourself where the garden is. So just let yourself close your eyes and imagine that you're walking into your interior, into that inner place within you that is perhaps a forest, perhaps a green field, a lawn, a seashore, just along the beach somewhere where you're walking and maybe seeing the little sea creatures walking along, or shells that are washing up on the beach. We're going to find a place, wherever we are, where we can sit down. And sit down and feel our connection with the earth. Mother Earth needs us now. Mother Earth has been our resource for eons and decades, and however you want to measure time. Mother Earth has been there as our resource, our center, our power, our place of safety. Let's be in touch with that element of safety. Let us be in touch with that place of peace within us, that peace where we feel nothing disturbing us, nothing creating questions that feel like they're unanswerable, but instead just a sense of knowing that there is one power and one presence in the universe, and in our lives, one power. And that power is God the good. God intends all that happens in our lives, all that happens to us and all that happens through us, to be for good. When I settle into that knowing in my mind and in my heart that God intends this for good, then it takes that angst away from me to decide what to do or how to do it. I just breathe in, gently and fully, allowing the breath to clear and cleanse my lungs, my heart, to cleanse my thoughts, my feelings. I allow the sun from this inner place of peace to shine on me, to shine on my skin, and allow it to feel warm. To shine on all around me so that the colors are beautiful and bright. The breath coming easily, gently. Feeling that there is enough air, enough oxygen, enough love, enough joy, enough peace. When I feel peace within me, there is no need to want anything else. Peace is that place within where I have all that I need without making any of these things the object of my existence. So as I feel that oneness, that connection, hand in hand, heart to heart, with the one power and the one presence, that is the peace that passes understanding. I don't need to understand it. I need to experience it. I need to feel it in my heart, in my mind, in my body, in my joints. In my joints. And that is a balm, a salve, a medicine, if you will, that I can send and see for all people in the world. I can see everyone accepting that level of connection with God, that level of not needing anything, having all that I want, all that I need, having enough. I can see that for myself and I can see that for others. I can hold that feeling in my hands and lifted up. And know that it is available through me to all beings on the planet. I gladly share my peace. Jesus told us, "My peace I leave with you." And as we love others, as we love ourselves, we can leave our peace with them and for them and to them and through them to other people in the world. And they can even send me some back. That gentle flow of peace and love and joy. And let us hold this to be true. Let us hold this as the truth of our being. That we are that peace. That is the essence of God that we demonstrate. That we are that never-ending love and support. That we are that joy that is in the heart of God. And we are the heart of God, expressing peace and love and joy. This is our truth. It is true for me. It is true for Tim. It is true for everyone on the planet right now. And so it is. Amen.